And now, the general weather around Alaska.
Today's hazardous weather graphic showing a blizzard warning for the eastern Arctic coast there, Kaktovik Barter Island, where it's been blizzarding there all day. That'll continue and then improve later this evening, ending tonight there. Wind chill advisories out for another couple hours here for the eastern Norton Sound area and southern Seward Peninsula zone, but those will end in the next couple hours. 6 p.m. those will end with the diminishing winds. Wind chill advisory out for the Valdez area for wind chills to 55 degrees below zero there for tonight, and winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories out for snow and heavy snow for the northern panhandle. Looking at satellite imagery, you can see a band of moisture clouds here, actually low pressure coming northward and the moisture pulling northwestward there, bringing rain into the southern southeast coast, and then snow spreading up into the Juneau area this afternoon. Otherwise, a lot of clear, cold temperatures over the interior, and they start picking up some clouds up toward the north slope and the Arctic coast there. And out to the west, actually here in the west, we had a system come into the southwest coast that weakening this afternoon and brought areas of snow and blowing snow with winds gusting anywhere from 30 to 50 miles an hour across the Yukon-Kuskokwim Delta today, and some of that snow getting into the Kuskokwim Valley, but just clouds making it across the Alaska Range, a few mid and high level clouds into the Cook Inlet area, and temperatures below zero, not only over south central Alaska into the mid-afternoon hours or the entire day, well below zero in the interior, anywhere from in the minus 20s to minus 40s up there. Milder weather though, pushing up into the Bering Sea with a system here into the southern Bering Sea there, but even the Pribilofs warmer than they were yesterday, and rain over at Adak now, and just some scattered showers over toward the eastern Aleutians. On the chart, here's a trough right through here, bringing some areas of light snow into the southeastern and southern Bering Sea with rain with this system and increasing winds for Adak and Atka this afternoon. Then we have this stream of moisture associated with this frontal complex here, pushing rainfall amounts today in 12 hours over an inch at Ketchikan, about a half inch falling at Klawock and Petersburg today, and snow finally getting into the Juneau area later this afternoon. That'll be pushing up across Lynn Canal, Haines, and the Klondike Highway. Otherwise, north winds, it's kind of bucking the north winds there at about 50 miles an hour in Lynn Canal. So that warmer air will be overriding the colder air, looking for some significant snowfall amounts here over the next 24 hours from the northern southeast coast. And snow and blowing snow at that trough up over the eastern Arctic coast. And here's that low weakening now this afternoon with some areas of light snow pushing into the Kuskokwim Valley and trailing back to the southwest coast there. And for tonight, just a few isolated snow showers or flurries here over the southwest interior, maybe Bristol Bay with the remnants of that system that's pretty much gone now. High pressure, cold temperatures, lows tonight in the minus 40s to mid minus 50s below zero in the interior areas, and anywhere from 15 to 30 below for south central Alaska tonight, and gusty winds continuing. Resurrection Bay and northeast Prince William Sound, Seward had winds gusts 50 miles an hour this afternoon. The temperature just 5 degrees above zero there for their afternoon high. Snow, heavy at times, northern panhandle, rain to the south and out to the west. This low center coming northward here slowly brings a pretty good southeast winds, gale force southeast winds, gusts to 50 miles an hour here. Adak and Atka, increasing wind and snow changing to rain for the eastern Aleutians. And warmer temperatures also spreading northward toward the Pribilofs with that warm front. We'll see for tomorrow, pretty good occluded front right through here. Gale force winds in advance of it, and brisk west southwesterlies behind the front, and a band of rain with the warmer air associated with that. But snowfall levels coming back down to near sea level with the colder air coming back in around the backside of that system. So snow showers for Adak and Atka. Chance of light snow here for the Alaska Peninsula tomorrow. Otherwise, not bad here, just some variable clouds in the interior. Most of that left over from that system coming in from the west today. It'll kind of mostly shift up into the central part of the state. Another trough for a chance of snow showers and light snow for the Arctic coast into the north slope. Gusty north winds continue. Prince William Sound, areas of the Copper River Basin, Resurrection Bay, Seward area, maybe a little breezy in the Matanuska Valley, but nothing too strong there. And again, temperatures remaining below zero. Southern Alaska the entire day, well below zero up in the interior to the Arctic coast. And snow continues over the northern panhandle with a mixture of conditions down to the south. And then for the next day, high pressure ridging down into the Yukon there pushes colder air into the northern panhandle for snow showers. And actually, snowfall levels falling back down to sea level, even down toward Dixon Entrance, for whatever precipitation remains will be mostly in the form of snow in the afternoon in those areas. Weak system here developing southwest of Kodiak Island, definitely pushing milder air up into that area with areas of snow along the southwest coast. This front really weakening now. Wind's not much of a factor with it anymore, and whatever snowfall does fall will be on the light side. And still, Arctic coast, North Slope, plagued by a series of troughs dropping down out of the Arctic, bringing some light snow in that area. Clear, cold day, mostly clear and cold, especially southern Alaska will be the clearest area, more in the way of some variable clouds in the central interior areas, but below zero once again for the entire day. South central Alaska, well below zero in the interior, much milder and windier and wetter out over the Aleutians. And for the lows tonight, again, 45 to 55 below in the interior. And you can see Susitna Valley again down to 15 to 30 below. Point Mac was at 30 below this morning. Probably be close to that again tomorrow morning. Closer to 40 below for Gulkana, though, and around 20 for, let's see, Kodiak. I believe they were -1 or 3 below zero this morning. And milder for the Pribilofs, lower 20s. Actually edging upward, and mid-30s for the Aleutians. And for the southeast coast, lows in the 20s there, mid to upper 20s in the north, and near 40 to the mid-40s south, followed by highs tomorrow. Not much change, lower to mid-40s southern panhandle, upper 20s to near 30 for the northern areas. And again, well below zero over all of interior Alaska, up to about 27 for Kodiak, and getting a little above zero, 0 to 5 for Bristol Bay. And 5 to 10 below for St. Lawrence Island, but into the mid-30s for the Pribilof Islands and the central Aleutians. Lows on Friday morning, will be about 35 to or 40 to 50 below here in the interior. And again, anywhere from 15 to 30 below for south central Alaska, Susitna, Matanuska Valley, Kenai Peninsula, near zero for Homer. 35 to 45 below in the Copper River Basin areas, and about 10 to 20 below for the North Slope and Arctic coast. In the teens now, lower teens, up around Haines, lower 20s Juneau, and in the 20s for the central panhandle, even cooling down to the south, followed by highs just in the mid-30s here over the southern southeast coast, and 15 to 25 for the highs for the northern panhandle. Well below zero in the interior, south central again for the highs, mid-20s Kodiak Island, lower 30s for the Pribilofs, and in the 30s to near 40 out over the Aleutians.